Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about the 5 most important campaigns you could create in order to not write as much newsletters as you did, probably until now, or maybe you didn't write these newsletters as you should have. So if you build these campaigns, you are good to go for the whole year, and as an e-commerce business with an online store, it totally makes sense to build them in order to make more sales. So let's get started. The reason why there are 5 of these campaigns is pretty simple. These divide the whole year into 5 major things which happen every year. So why not build campaigns for that and just refresh the text in the emails and so on and so forth. So that totally makes sense. Of course, we're doing this with our clients since years. It's so convenient. Every customer actually waits for emails regarding these happenings. Okay, so which are these 5 campaigns? Of course, the Happy New Year campaign, the Spring or Easter campaign, the Summer Break or Back to School campaign, Black Friday, and Christmas. If you build these campaigns, you have for the whole year some basic noise where you connect on a regular basis with your customers or with your potential customers. So you want to knock on their doors and just say, hey, it's us. We are doing this and this and this. Now, because of time of the year, it makes sense to do this and that. So this is what you want to do in marketing. You want to knock on the door as often as possible in a way where people feel, this makes sense why they are doing this right now. So this makes sense to wish me Merry Christmas because it's Christmas. So you can automate all of that. So the first thing we are going to start the year with is of course the Happy New Year campaign. You can run this between January and February each year, and it can consist of around like 5 to 10 emails. And you could send it every week, for example. Maybe in the beginning a little more density, but afterwards it should be enough. Make sure to send every client or everybody on your email list a few emails in the beginning of each year in order to remind them what great New Year resolutions they had or what they could do to start the new year properly and so on and so forth. It totally makes sense. Everybody is motivated. Everybody wants to make something different, which is a great moment to get some money. So the next one is Spring or Easter. Spring or Easter campaigns, of course, it depends on your niche. Not everybody has Easter. Of course, not everybody has Christmas as well, but these major events, you want to use them, and you can of course build something for spring, for example. So if you are in a locality with seasons, it totally makes sense to use these seasons, even though we only have 2 seasons anymore. But you can send somebody wishes for a nice spring start and so on and so forth. Usually you want to do this between March to May, and this can consist of round about 12 emails as well. Which would be great, because if you do that and if you have a sequence where you build something up in this time, you don't need to send newsletters in this time because you have this campaign running. So this brings us to Summer Break or Back to School. We are running Back to School campaigns at the moment because people are back to school, and Back to School, everybody likes that actually. So everybody gets into this mood of doing something, gets back to work, comes back from summer break, the heat waves are over and so on and so forth. So it's, again, it totally makes sense to use that. Summer break is more in the beginning of the summer, so you can do it, but it depends again on your niche. If you are in baking, maybe summer is the time where not everybody wants to stand in the hot kitchen and do something. But I recommend doing something like this. So you can use the summer break campaign, of course, to literally fill the hole during summer, to put something in and to get people to come to your shop again. Because summer is most of the time the hardest time of the year for business, at least in my opinion, and what I see with our clients. Summer break campaigns can be lifesavers because they can bring people back to your shop. Anyway, back to school is the more motivating thing. So if you can just send newsletters during summer and then hit it hard with the back to school campaign and bring something special. So the back to school campaign is something you really want to take a look into. And then of course, Black Friday. Everybody expects to be on the map on Black Friday. So everybody looks out for this big thing where you can get something you wanted the whole year, and on Black Friday you're literally on this one day or on these 5 days you can get it really cheap. So it totally makes sense to give some discount on Black Friday as well. And the last campaign, of course, is Christmas. Christmas is the major event. It's worldwide. Everybody knows about Christmas. Not everybody celebrates it, but it's great because everybody knows it. So you can just send emails regarding Christmas. It doesn't matter if somebody is celebrating Christmas or not. It really doesn't matter. Christmas is the main buying and selling event during the year. So of course you don't want to miss out on that. And of course it should run from November until Christmas. Maybe even after Christmas, because a lot of people are getting refunds and so on and so forth, and then have money again to spend it. So you want to have a really great Christmas campaign over 8 weeks or so, where you start building up this muscle, which you can use for sales on Christmas. So these are the 5 most essential campaigns. If you do them properly, you basically have enough email material to not send newsletters. So of course, during summer, it would be good to send 1 or 2 newsletters, or maybe sometimes more. But if you're an online shop, you probably don't have time to write really nice, engaging newsletters anyway. So save your time, build these campaigns, and just let them run. Spend 1 month a year on building these funnels or on rewriting your campaigns, and then you're good to go. Let me know in the comments if you think that's right or wrong. We're running these with some clients and they have really good results because of that. And especially they freed up a lot of time because they don't need to think about sending newsletters again. And every now and then somebody just hits the keyboard and creates some Frankenstein newsletter, which actually nobody wants to send because it's like, okay, it doesn't really matter. So think about doing that. Let me know in the comments and see you in the next video.